A plague of ambitions on your spheres. Nobunaga Time. So, to reintroduce, since this is likely to be the first of these that I would actually push forward onto the tubes, and regardless, I'm going to be starting fresh on a campaign anyway. Well, not actually a campaign. This is Nobunaga's Ambition, one of Koei's long-running strategy franchise things. And specifically, Sphere of Influence, a, recent entry in said franchise, filled with modern sensibilities. It's pretty alright. About old man Oda and his travails, his ways and means, his elaborate japes and trickeries. And there's a big old series of historical scenarios within the game they all organically string together into a campaign as well. If you start in an early one, you just bleed forward through the timeline and do the ambitions in accordance with events. But you can also take any of those and start them in a sandbox mode where you just play a game. And there's also tacked on to the end here this fictional scenario that is just, here's a map. No events, no history, no everyone's immortal, everybody's just here to have a good time. Just do the moves, just have your own ambitions. Just be a clan, do a thing. From a variety of starts, all up and down the aisle. Of which a thing I often enjoy doing with this and the other interrelated Koei strategy games is I try to find somebody who's small and out of the way and really entrench them and build tall and then kind of explode outward from my little hiding place. Of which these folks over here are the tiniest of the starting clans. They just have, these folks here, the Suzuki, they have just the one fortress and the one other little city, and tucked away up in little back corner, enveloped by Squid House here. And I think as a nice, compromise between them, Nobunaga's start is also relatively small and constrained. Anyway, gonna take the Hojos off this way with their lovely Triforce and their nice neutral alignment on the innovation scale. They'll probably have, options. Diversify. Moderate difficulty. Yeah, if you were playing in campaign, we would have options of yes or no on all of this, and if you had built up a supply of custom officers, there's an officer customizer that you can use to just build folks. You can throw them into the game, or have them excluded. Yeah, nobody die in battle. Bottomless supply of fictional wives. What women can be fully functional officers. Regular names are regular names. What is the flow of time in the face of ambition? Oh, and we could also, swap out somebody else to be in charge. I suppose eventually if I had custom officers, I would probably install them in charge of things for shenanigans. I don't see any reason not to go with the Ujiyasu here. I don't even know what his stats are. Maybe he's okay. We'll find out when we get there.
Your orders, please.
And really, if he begins his career less than great, then that's only somewhere to rise from. What's ambition if you're already at the top? That's just... what do you have to ambit towards? So anyway, structure of gameplay, you have kind of a alternating turns and real-time strategy situation, where at the start of each month you have the planning council that we're in right now, where you spend resources to do economy and development stuff, build up your cities and make buildings and convert resources and so forth, and then once we're done deciding all the things we want to buy here, then we go into real-time mode, and then that's where armies will spring up and maneuver around and do stuff during the month. And then when the month ends, we come back to here and do another planning council. For which we have to decide what we're going to do with all of our little forts here. We have, so let's just dive down on one of these. We have cities. The city has a castle, and it has districts that generate materials for it. They have the capacity to generate crops, which once per year give you a big ol' injection of food, which is both a resource and a thing that you can sell for cash. They have crafts and trades districts, which directly generate cash dollars steadily month by month. And they have urban military districts, which decide how many soldiers that city is able to produce at a given time. And so one of our core economy things that we do, we have up here money used to buy stuff, food used to supply things and buy stuff, horses and guns used to improve your armies when you deploy them. Our innovation rating, that's kind of like an alignment of the country that decides a bunch of other stuff we can do. It's I think roughly 1,000-point scale overall, so we're just slightly on the conservative side of the middle. And your innovation rating decides a bunch of stuff that is available to you. And labor. This is created by our total population, and it is a thing, it's action points that you can spend on economy development. So for example here, you can spend 2 labor and some cash to develop a thing at each of our forts. Where we can take one of their ratings and increase it. So we can, for example, this place it's quite small, as you can see by all these numbers being smaller, but the bars being much closer to being maxed out. That's something you improve on as you develop your places. For now, let's just invest in the harvest. Say, sizable long-term investments. Your harvest rating also places a sub-cap on your ability to generate soldiers. If you are underdeveloped agriculturally, you just don't have the food to spare to generate more fightmen out of a fort. So it's another reason to invest heavily in the harvest. Food and roads, those are big things to develop. So yeah, development, you can do that by fortress. All these fortresses have guys in them who can be managing stuff. You can see 11 officers live there, 5 live over there, 18 over there, pretty big place. Only 2 out here, and just the 1 down here on the point. So yeah, officers, you put them in charge of these various projects that you run, and their stats will influence what they do. And when you have armies, your officers lead their armies, and they'll have stats that improve the army's performance, and special skills they can use to have the army do moves. Let's see, development, policies.
Let us enact a policy.
These are a bunch of big passive effects that you can invoke, and this is the big place where your innovation rating influences what you can do. You can see this bar here, where we are right here comfortably in the neutral sphere. Each of these policies is available to you depending on what part of the bar you are on, and they have big macro scale passive effects. Why can't we use... That seems to be available to the whole bar. Is there something else constraining that? Can we not afford it cash-wise or something? Strange. But anyway, so all of these, you can see a bunch of these up here at the top of the list are more innovative policies of relaxing your commerce laws and reducing barriers to foreign trade and importing more and improving upon firearms, offering more licenses to Western traders, and other such innovative things, and they all involve big macro-scale trade-offs to get an effect for something else. Over here in the middle, policies we have access to, let's see. Improve strategies. Reduce foreign income, but improve domestic income. And we don't have any foreign income, so this is one we could just throw down and enjoy the benefits of for 500 bucks a month. Yeah, surveying land, retainer assemblies, reducing land taxes, trade income for increased development speed. And oh man, we're right in the sweet spot for tax cuts. We could do a tax cut. Oh, but that's terribly expensive. maybe hold off on that. A suggestion box! What are we gonna do with the country? Why don't you, the literate portion of the peasants, however many those are, decide? Those of you who have been permitted to learn to write, just, calligraphize up some sort of idea. Your concerns are important to the daimyo. Increase population growth, increase popularity. But increase revolt rate when popularity is low. Alright, those all seem... Oh wait, there's more available down here. Ah, this one is just turn cash into crop development. Oh wait, no, slow down crop development for craft development and diplomacy effects and foreign income. Alright, I don't think we need any of those right now, but just, there they are.
Ask
We can also
for anything you want.
visit this friendly merchantman from whom we can buy supplies, horses, guns, or occasionally like rare equipment item things for our officers, or sell piles of food for cash dollar. We look at this, we have like 30,000 food we aren't using. Let us turn that into the gold.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hell yes. Patronize like mad. Let's see how our roads are. You can see now in more detail here, the map is composed of a series of nodes. Nodes are connected by roads. Roads have quality ratings. The bigger the road is, the faster soldiers can move along it. And upgrading roads that lead directly into cities also improve their income and population. You can also see here these green roads are through mountains. They have a lower cap on their quality rating. Mountain roads go up to rating 3. Regular roads go up to rating 5. And so we can invest cash and labor into making more bigger roads. Let's do that, because that's a powerful investment waiting to happen. And that is a project that you put an officer in charge of. Relevant skills will make the project like go faster and sometimes cost less if they have like special skills for infrastructure building. Alright, so all our labor is spent now, so we can like... I'm gonna like just glance at some other things to do for expository purposes. So you can... Inside of each district inside of one of these, you can kind of eyeball out here how things are divided into a series of blocks. In each of those, there is a slot for a building, so you can spend labor to add or upgrade buildings that are in there. You can spend labor to upgrade the castle. Castles have a bunch of features that do stuff. You can repair damaged castles. You can install small fortifications at nodes on the road to make them more defensible when you have to fight there. When you have capped out the development in the districts your place has, they have a series of empty spaces in which you can put more district. And so you can then spend labor to create a fresh empty one of whichever type. And like the land will have sort of innate affinities for these things. You can choose to specialize, and you can develop your districts such that they have synergy effects on their adjacencies. You can spend a bunch of labor to take an existing one and repurpose it into a different kind. You can also create whole new forts on empty nodes, or choose to destroy a fort that you have if for some reason you really wanted to do that. Just in case. Let's see. Yeah, this tab is for rearranging your officers if you want to move them around. You know, alleviate the fact that you have way too many spare officers at the capital that aren't doing anything, and like nobody down here. If I seriously wanted to invest in Shimoda Castle over here and build it up into something, I'd want to send more people out there to manage it. Likewise, Niriyama here. Misaki there seems to have a decent number of folks. They can handle themselves. But yeah, like 18 officers. That's so many spare officers. I'm not going to use all of those. Not on the spot there. Diplomacy stuff. I can deploy folks to go visit my neighbors and invest time and money in trying to butter them up. You can see our neighbors on the left side there absolutely despise us, the Imagawa and the Takeda, so it would be very difficult to try to build any connections with them. Meanwhile, our neighbors on the other side, the Satomi and the Tokugawa, they're kind of neutral to us, so they're approachable. Does anyone actually like us anywhere, or are they just kind of enemies and indifference? Not that it matters, because all these folks are way out of our range. Yeah, it looks like we're either hated or tolerated by everyone throughout the Isles. We have a shitload of money. Let's go ahead and start building some bridges with our neighbors. Yeah, Mototada. You go visit the Satomis. And you sure look charismatic over there. You're also kind of great at everything, though. Do I want to send you out to visit the neighbors when I could send someone more mediocre? Yeah, you're bad at most other things you could be doing, so yeah. Matsuda, you're going on a mission. Alright, so that will cause us, each month that we leave those ambassadors out there, they will cost us some money in exchange for building trust with the clan. And you can see on this table here, as you build up trust, you get access to diplomatic options that let you do stuff or call on favors from your neighbors. And you guys are in range as well and also tolerate us. Maybe we could get a coalition going. I'm seeing possibilities here. It's gonna cost a lot of money to run 3 diplomatic missions at once, but who knows, maybe it'll work out. I mean, we have some degree of income. Yeah, that's a bunch of diplomacy underway. We could also likewise send a diplomat to the Imperial Court deep in the Shogunate, and if we build up trust there, we can request special favors, but those are very expensive. Costs a lot of money to bribe the Emperor into giving you a title. Those titles do powerful things for your respect and diplomacy, but they're still things. Let's see. Also available on my list of things to do. So inside my territory as well. Oh, I could assimilate you guys outright. The Fuma! Oh, we got ninjas! We got a ninja tribe! So anyway, there are a bunch of little, small, organized, largely autonomous villages that you can separately diplomat in order to get their support. Each of the villages will have some manner of specialty that determines a thing they contribute to whoever's earned their favor. Let's see, what is your deal, Fuma? Having them on side makes us better at appeasing other tribes. Interesting. But yes, when you have them at full support, you can just assimilate them and have their population move into your nearest city and just get absorbed. You lose whatever special feature the tribe gave you, but you get a bunch of population just shoved straight down your gullet to work with you. So let's see, like we got over here, that's just a business tribe. They would give us some cash. Down, over, whoop. Yep, come on. Come on, interface. Sword tribe over here, they contribute some soldiers. Boat tribe, what would you do for us? Izu. They will send boats if we have to fight at sea. And over here, what's that icon? Some kind of shovel? Oh, they have sappers, engineers. Group of siege experts. Interesting. And you can also try to butter-up tribes that are nominally inside of others' territory. And each of them, you can see that number there. Just having that, becoming their dominant buddy means that they will occasionally, when you get into fights, send that pile of soldiers to come help you out. Though, of course, when those soldiers get murdered, they will need your assistance to, or they'll need time to recover from the damage. That's some good appeasement. That's 70% on board. Investment. And you can see we have a smaller list of people to work with over here, because we have wandered off into this other territory where we have fewer officers available. Another reason that I would want to shuffle more officers out in this direction is that I have more options. Because yeah, right now I have people busy overseeing just land development. Let's see. Transfer officers down to Shimoda. Let's see, who's at the bottom of the barrel here? Who's just some surplus cruft that I could shuffle out towards the front? You're just loyal. You. Yeah, that'll give me a fair crop. And then the three of you. Yeah, decent politician in there. So we have leadership, valor, intelligence, and politics. Intelligence and politics are about diplomacy and development mostly. Leadership and valor are about fight mans. There we go, so they will make their way over there during the next turn. And you know, as nice as that ninja feature sounds, maintaining connections with tribes is really tedious, so I think I'm just going to assimilate the Fuma. Just pull them in and get them thousands of people just added directly to our castle. Oh, and we get Kotaro Fuma himself added on. As an officer, he might be good.
We will do our utmost.
Welcome aboard, Fuma. And yeah, I'll have to wait till those backup officers arrive before I can start doing more appeasing out that way. Ideally, I'm gonna just try to devour all the tribes I can. Urbanize, centralize, industry, economy. Yeah, let's see, also over here I can launch diplomatic missions to try and steal officers from other people. There are folks who are less than loyal to their overlords. You can convince them to defect with a little bit of bribes and butter. And since I have so many spare officers, why not launch some surveys of my land? Where you can have people just quickly go take a walk around the castle and see if there's anything interesting. And they'll have a chance to, like, discover resources or, you know, hidden modifiers and other beneficial things. Another reason to have spare bodies around. Alright, so that's several things we've sorted out for now.
Ask for anything you want.
I will buy some gun.
Thank you for your patronage.
And there's a first turn. So begins the real time, wherein all of your various actions that you do get implemented. Like, the exact amount of time they cost is in fact measured in days, so within a month you can have a bunch of things get partially finished. Like, oh look, some more farmland just sprung up out of the abyss. Ninjas, but with guns. So you can see our various efforts going off over the course of the dial, turning its way forward.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance.
Alright, so we have... yeah, like a solid 1,600 bucks of regular income. Yeah, we netted a gain there, just primarily off of we sold a shitload of food. And the harvest occurred, so there's our big old pile of rice for the year. Let the efforts continue. Oh, let's see now. What a terrible administrator! Anyone else would be better than you at this, right? Yes, good. That's why we sent you out here. We need someone who gets results. The harvest. More harvest means more people, means more output from everything else. All for the harvest. First you get the rice. Then you get the money. There we go, just food development all around. Build yet more roads. Importantly, more food, more people, more labor with which to do even more building of more food. Feedback loops. Powerful stuff. Alright, so appeasement. The business tribe's over here pretty happy with us. Let's just keep that going. And now we can start courting the boat tribe. And the engineer tribe. Need all of them on board so I can promptly stomp them out, grind them into a fine paste to smear on the fields. Turn them into more statistics for the harvest. Oh yeah, I suppose also, let me go into my officer list here. Where is our dear new friend, Mr. Fuma? Leadership 40, Valor 82, Int 88. Yeah, he is indeed quite the spy. Politics 23. Yeah, you never would have made it on your own. You need somebody to manage the fun. Look at this man. He's also very progressive. Good. That'll be helpful. He's not good at money at all, but he understands that money is important. And that pursuit of more and better money, that's where it's at. Master of Appeasement, and yeah, so all these stats, they level up over time, and they get experience from being applied on things. And let's see, I think type is, there's like different growth profiles that characters can have, where the amounts of stats they've gained will also cause them to develop more traits, and then traits give them other benefits. Like, let's see, he's good at capturing officers when he fights. And he disrupts enemy units, occasionally, because he is a ninja. Fine skirmishing leader. Good stuff. So actually, where was that one folk who was like less than great on the loyalty front? As you can see there, they have a loyalty rating and a required loyalty rating, which is, if they fall below that line, they start acting treasonous. Oh, let's see, there was somebody way down my list who was in the danger zone. You here. Yeah, that'd be the guy. Everyone else is fine. Oh wait, no, you. We got a couple of people of tenuous loyalty. He is a schemer. This devious man. Whatever. I have a surplus of officers. I'll find use for everybody. If I end up low on people, I can just buy Ronin. Fuma's close to the edge, but that's fine. That's where he belongs. It's the only place he feels alive. Let's send him to go subvert that business tribe. Fuma. Fuma, I got a job for you. Where'd he go? He would be pretty high up the order. Or wait, he's over in the capital. I'm drawing on a different pool here. I'd have to reassign him if I wanted to send him in this direction. No, this is the capital group. Where are you, Fuma? Did you settle somewhere else? Where's my ninja? Wait, did I already give him a job? Well, no, because you'd be allowed to interrupt it. Where'd you go, Fuma? Disappeared from the face of the interface. There you are, Kitaro. He's in Odawara Castle. So he should be available from there. Maybe I just scrolled past him many a time. Seems to not be on the list. Oh well. On your way. Gotta get them tribe dollars. Oh yeah, we're gonna work on buttering up our neighbors so that we have some folks, you know, watching our backs. And we have to pick a fight. Probably head out this way and... yeah, fight it out with these folks. I mean, it's the choice that isn't aggressing into mountains? Odawara is exactly the closest castle. It's the one the rest of that list was from. Maybe I sent him searching. Oh, I can also start searches down here as well with my other folks. Investigate! I want to know. And how's regular diplomacy doing? Yeah, the usual. A handful of points of trust all across our eastern neighbors. Alright, time for a regular month. Let's see how much of a deficit we're running. And since we're not fighting anybody, I'll just throw things up to big speed. Alright, those announcements there. Comments can be changed. That's a building is ready to upgrade.
Here's last month's balance.
Alright, so we are dropping 2,800 bucks right now with how much expenses we're
Reporting
burning.
in.
And we've discovered a new mine near Shimoda. Good. That's cash dollars. Round of craft upgrades, maybe? I'll believe in the harvest for now. And yeah, like, damn, this is by far our largest asset right now. Close second over here. But yeah, cannot stress enough the importance of the harvest. Look at this weird dead-end road. It just goes into the hills and stops. What a strange road. What are your mysteries? What is the story you tell? Yeah, just keep going in on the upgrades.
What would you like?
Sell rice, buy gun. apparently he's low on demand. Not willing to buy a whole lot of rice. Oh, you have treasure? What do we got here? A couple of books. A couple of conservative books. I mean, they're high-grade books, but they're old-time books. Second thing, your innovation rating, it's like an average of like the personal levels of innovativeness of all your officers. And so presumably books also give you some pressure one way or the other. Oh, there's Fuma. Keep on these guys, Fuma. I want all these tribes on board. With how hard it is to drive up from like the 80% mark to the 100% mark, I'll probably only try to assimilate them one at a time. But I definitely want all these friendly nearby tribes having a good time under our banner. Yeah, just gonna kind of slide in and steal that out from under you, if you don't mind, Satomi. It's a very nice tribe, I just want to look at it. That's all. Just admiring the quality of your tribe. What a good neighbor you have. There we go, nice top quality road.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Yep, successful appeasement, successful appeasement. And just folks having good times all around. As they should. Yeah, Fuma, keep the pressure on him. Apparently we've capped. Guess I have to send Fuma elsewhere. How do I get you to like me more? Alright, I'll just send Fuma elsewhere for the time being. And yeah, you can see over here, like, Cavalry Tribe, and there's a couple other types. There are gun tribes. There's, if I head on over this way, a couple of gun tribes. You know, local small-town gunsmiths. Mom-and-pop gun shops.
What would you like?
The daimyo supports small business. Yeah, we have a healthy amount of gun right now. And our diplomacy is starting to bear fruit.
Your orders,
as we go into the
Here's
winter.
last month's balance. Reporting in.
Uma grows more powerful. Good. Good, my apprentice. I guess I'll do like a preparatory round of conscript buying just to be sure that I'm not undermanned. In the event of an emergency. Well, you guys are already nearly capped out, so... The harvest? Well, do a craft. And keep these roads coming. Yes, yeah, so the way armies behave in this, it's kind of a Crusader Kings-like system, where your fortresses will just passively have an amount of soldiers available, and then at any time you could just say, mobilize, and an army will spring forth of that many dudes, or whatever fraction of them you choose to, actually I could just go ahead and, the button here, you choose what portion of the army you would like to mobilize, and if you want them to bring horse and gun, and which leaders you would like to attach to them. And then they will be a unit on the map that you then move around to do stuff. And each of your forts can do that. Yeah, we got the support of all these clans for now. All the little tribes. How do I cross the line? I will invest in building some facilities after I've, like, really aggressively capped out some districts. Maybe I'll do that here in the winter. It is winter. There's nothing to farm.
Your orders,
Everything
please.
to build.
Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
At least take a look around and see what's available. Oh yeah, facility adding. Yeah, we do have enough labor that we could do district adds and so forth. Also do castle upgrades. Just drill down and look at each of those, at least, just to get a sample. So yeah, here's our set of districts. You can see there in the corner that they all have, like, natural affinities for each type of productivity. And yeah, we have these 5 blank ones out here. There's adjacencies between districts. And so part of how they behave is, if I just go inside one, like, say, this craft district over here, it has a bunch of buildings that I could put inside of it that do stuff. That little icon there means that it has a local special resource that buffs that building type in particular. So, like the inn here would improve craft suitability of the area, where it's currently a C. The inn, that could perhaps improve, and it'll boost the population growth of the city overall. That's good stuff. I'll gladly put someone in charge of that. Not our overseer. Someone else. In fact, I could just do a round of building stuff here at our capital. Just make it a hell of a place. Get some canals going. These buildings cost 4 labor each in order to run them. Yeah, we have the 2 craft districts kind of far apart from each other. This little belt of farm here, and this 1 soldier district tucked away here in the middle. So we have theater, garden. More conscripts and innovation if we set up a little church. And yeah, improving the suitabilities of areas increases how much cap you can fit into the district and how well the district grows and so forth. Temple or theater? You get cash and people, or soldiers and innovating. I'll go with the theater. There's also an innovation boosting building in the craft districts, so we can set up a couple of those. And carry on with the road building. Industry, economy. Busy work of maintaining our tribe friends. And on we go.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
I don't pay you to give mechanical advice. Just read off the TPS reports, then go back to sleep. Alright, so built a bunch of things in the hometown. Could also go ahead and invest in a castle upgrade for Odawara. Where, wow, actually, this castle's really nice already. Got a full level Tenchu, top level gate. Plenty of walls. Oh, Bailey. Fully upgraded enclosure, nice. No wonder the city's so good. Look at this castle. And so how castles work, you have all these upgrades that you can invest in, and there is a maximum number of build points of upgrades you can put in a given castle. So you can't put everything in every castle. Each one ends up having to specialize in something. You have the keep here, improves your ability to resist sieges. Gates let them launch counterattacks against enemy raids. Walls are kind of your load-bearing core upgrade and just give you more health. Baileys let you deploy your units even while you're under siege. Turrets, that's kind of the preferred upgrade that I want to tack onto the side of this. I could afford to get some gunner towers on here with the size of this castle as it is. Let's do that. That'll let it just take swings at enemies that are parked outside the castle. There we go, invest labor in a bunch of craft district ups. And just continue to roll in the benefits. Sadly, there's nothing that costs 1 labor. You can be left with nothing that costs 1. Yeah, development costs 2. Yeah, there are things that cost 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8 labor. And 12 for the really big projects.
What would you like?
Nowhere to throw your spare change labor.
Thank you very much.
I think it's also the case that if a project is, like, stuck still in
What would you
progress, then the labor remains tied up in it until it's done. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit around peacefully developing until I have enough of a diplomatic hook in our neighbors that we can build some alliances. Then I would feel confident going after the... what was your clan again? The Imagawas. Those guys. The Comb Nation off on the west.
Let's
Spring
begin
is
the
here.
meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
The harvest must be served. Well, actually, you know what? Let's lay groundwork for further developing of the harvest by just adding yet more canals. Yeah, there we go. The tea house here. Craft suitability and innovation. It's good stuff. Actually, this one's adjacent to a bunch of things, so I'd rather put an adjacency upgrade in it so that it can synergize with the other stuff. Eyeballing it, I'm not sure what layout I would want to attach. Maybe probably like string cropland along the top. Some more soldiering stuff in that dead end, and then maybe craft this way. Maybe throw another soldier on the end, depending on what balance of things I'd like. Because that would become 4 food, 3 soldier, or 3 craft and 3 soldier. It seems like a decent spread. Oh, I can also upgrade the theater right away. Already qualified to build that up. Yes, let's max that out. Art! An empire of art! So yeah, for the adjacency bonuses, I'd probably rather go in with the fair, since that's a craft and cropland adjacency bonus once it's upgraded to the cash exchange. There we go. Labor well spent, hopefully. One of the main grievances I have with Sphere of Influence is that tribe management is very tedious. Needing to babysit all of your villages. Like, if I could just leave a diplomat attached to the village over time, like you could with regular diplomacy, that'd be great. That would just immediately solve the issue.
Let us enact a policy.
You know what, sure, let's deploy the suggestion box.
Let's let everyone know.
Let everyone know that we want to know what you, the people, think about the state of the clan. As your rightful overlords, we're very concerned.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Alright, so with those developments down. Yeah, I can get some decent returns in terms of point rating. Just gonna view the districts available in these places and their layouts, just to... Yeah, this has one of each. No specialties. Very well-suited craft district there. And they have a hot spring located off this way. I think that's... Well, there's a couple of things the hot spring can interact with. Yeah, it makes it well-suited for soldiery things. Alright, down here, once again, one of each, one space open for development with another hot spring. Out here, one of each with some seafood up in the north, and another hot spring down south. So we can conveniently create, like, a soldiering quarter down here on the Southlands, and then business, farm. Yeah, it looks set up for a pretty organic division. And down here at Old Shimoda, one of each, and it's full. It has no room to expand. It's just backed up straight into the mountains. No recourse. They could set up a fishery. Or I could go in for something normal. Over here, gunsmith! Reduce cost of gun! Yes, absolutely get that! District suitable for gun! That's what I'm talking about. These guys really love us. Alright, I could take them all the way. What about you? That'll at least create an opportunity for another assimilation. And another. Okay, yeah, let's go on. Maybe there's like a cooldown after I've assimilated one. Uma, let us discuss terms with our neighbors.
What would you like?
And sell more rice to finance it. Yeah, this is gonna be a good year for assimilating. You get those convenient notifications when you're diplomating that each time you hit a threshold, your diplomat would ask you if you'd like them to like, auto-recall or push
Here's
further.
last month's balance.
Trust does not decay with your neighbors.
Reporting in.
You can just leave it in the bank for later. Alright, so with that done, let's absorb some tribes.
Moving to town. Let's move to town.
Come on down. Welcome to city life. Live the good times. Right here. On the streets. We have fun here. In the city. Uma. Keep up your efforts. Alright, so that's 2 more tribes out of the way, converted into delicious urban population. Continue to invest. Ah, we can cap out your harvest district. Good. Throw a little bit of a pity investment towards the soldiers. Also because I can cap out the local soldiers here. Yeah. Be done with that. Good times.
What would you like?
Sell another... Sell half our rice. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I was looking at the wrong number. Yeah, there we go. Sell half the rice. Keep money firmly in bank. The regular smith is ready. Soon. Gun.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Soon. Gun. Gotta build up your craft land. We've achieved maximum harvest and yet can't fully realize our soldiers over here. Weird. We've much more building to do. Throw down more road. Yeah. Everywhere is developing. A road building. We've improved by 2 points of labor. What a fine state for the country to be in. Alright, can I get you on Fuma? What if... do I have anyone else I could send? Or anyone who would outperform Fuma? They're just stuck. There's actually someone here who would... wait, no, that is you. Alright. Yeah, everyone's being administrated as well as available. Another round of peaceful development. Japan's historic age of friendly states, where everyone was quite pleasant to each other.
Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Peace and prosperity. Thousand years of nothing of note occurring. Everyone just had a very nice time. Thank you for asking. Let's see, this castle. Stone gate and earth walls, very basic. You just have a fence? Also fence there, and also fence down there. Terrible. There, with these 5 labor, we will install the guns. Or at least space for the men with guns to stand. When we ask why they can't just stand in the same space as the archers do, they don't answer.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
It's important to not, lay back idle too long, lest our opposition start to really mobilize. Once somebody gets their act together, they can start snowballing pretty quickly. Go ahead and buy a shitload of roads out here. Everybody build a road. Right, I want to keep on these craft upgrades in Shimoda for the gunsmith. I seek a powerful weapon, and it's August, so we're about to get our harvest income. Yeah, some of our neighbors are starting to get fighty.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
13,000 food. A healthy harvest. A harvest waiting to be turned into yet more cash dollar. Alright, let's see. This orchard up. And the fishery would buff adjacencies and just be a nice simple dead end. Off a unique resource as well, so it's probably pretty good for its weight. And with my remaining 8 labor, queue up some jobs. Uma cannot close the deal.
What would you like?
Alright, getting access to better alliances.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's
Do
last
my
month's
neighbors
balance.
have any allies?
Reporting in.
Alright, so they have buddied up with the Takedas. Takedas themselves have got connections with the Oda and with the Honganji. Definitely need to cement those alliances with our other neighbors. And now I can just create a whole new district here at the home. Throw down... So the least terrible base land I have is over here is D for crop. F for craft. Over here is E for everything. And this one in the corner has a bit of a natural craft affinity. All for the harvest. All for the gun. Alright, we've hit 60 trust with the Satomi. I'd love to try to just drag that all the way to marriage. Just have cousins on our borders. Oh, we've gotten a tiny bit more innovative.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
A whole new district. New realm of possibilities for the harvest. And yeah, I could just invest in more road. That month of building all the roads was pretty good. Some solid investment out of that. Now, I thought scores capped at 100 for all the leader attributes. Yes, not. Guess you can just be that good. Uma, maintain a dialogue.
What would you like?
Come on, merchant, you know what I like. Conspiring?
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Matsuda. Yeah, there we go. You just have absolute garbage loyalty. What am I to do with you, Matsuda? Oh, you think you'll get along well? You're just terribly duplicitous. And my other terribly disloyal. Got the two who are red line. Matsuda. Some of the roads out here are just absolutely terrible. In fact, we have to cross the mountain to get between our east and west possessions. Such a bottleneck. There we go. Yeah, this month. Shitload of road building. Nope, no building. New building space ready. Anywhere else? Well, manywhere else. Question of which where else? Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna lay off all the appeasing. It is not getting the desired results, not since our last wave of assimilations. Real shame, because you guys, you've been on the verge several times. Keep all pressure on them. All these business tribesmen.
What would you like?
And just keep subsidizing everything with aggressive sale of rice.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Yeah, we'll just keep appeasing these folk and see if we can finally get them to break. Shower them in all the bounties of settled life. Well, they're already settled. Urban life. Just slightly relocated life.
Let's
Just
begin
move
the
up
meeting.
the street.
Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
I mean, look, I'm having Hojo see to this personally. That's how important you are to the clan. The daimyo just wants to come out and shake every one of your hands.
Onward to the battlefield.
Let's head out.
Oh, neighbors are fighting.
The
Fortunately,
battlefield
not
will be mine.
fighting us, so that's all well and good. Well, yeah, you can see over here, they have mobilized a bunch of their armies who are now out, sliding along the roads.
The battlefield will be mine. Let's get going.
But they're fighting it out up this way. Look at them
Let's
go.
begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting
What
in.
a lovely spring war. Matsuda. Stop your scheming, Matsuda. Don't have time for your antics. Spend another 3 working this mountain road. Lady knows how to build a damn fine highway. You can also see these blue lines here that are sea routes. You can't build an ocean road. That's not a thing. Or is it? What is a bridge if not a road for water? Yeah, so they're having fun over there.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Very nice. We are keeping on with our building of extensive trust. How far can a trust network really carry us, though? What is trust? Alright, that's some pretty terrible returns on development. Let's do a building. You need a canal. One of these days I'm gonna get that gunsmith. And what was your specialty? You could get an armory. For yet more suitability. Telling you guys, the returns on investment here are beyond measure. Bottomless opportunities await you. Get in my orb. Unending prosperity. There we go, nearly a top level trust. Nice. Nice. Fish.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
7,000 food worth of fish. Yeah, you're just adjacent to the one craft district. So you would want orchard as well. It's gonna keep on them. One of these days, they'll yield.
What would you like?
Sell that fish. Why have fish when I could have gold? Also go ahead and establish presence. You know what? Fuma, go to the capital. Time for the big leagues, ninja business. Alright, good. Leave, Matsuda. What were you even good for? And where were you posted? I think he was working out of Tamanawa there. Yeah, everywhere else is as I left it.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Yeah, nice couple of roads, and we'll just finish off things down here. One way or another, I will destroy you. I would suspect that I'm being held back by some sort of counter-effort by the Tokugawa. They might also be engaging an active influence there, holding me off. Maybe I need to, like, squeeze their influence out first and then inject my own.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Right, I had fully upgraded their one soldierly district, and they're not ready to add a new one yet. Got that nice theater going. Yeah, just buy a whole bunch of facilities this round. Release the Christians.
What would you like?
Find a way to weaponize this Jesus for the power of the clan.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting
Trust
in.
levels looking good. Come on, damn it. Join me. Join me. Be one with the harvest. Ah, we're getting a bit of famine. Routes.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Putting into that harvest. Unacceptable. Next month we'll have full trust and we can just marry these folks. Establish some cousinly love. And for just a bit more diplomatic mojo, I can get in a full 2 years of alliance with the Tokugawa. That'll be great. They can do all kinds of lifting for us. Squeezing our way closer. Gotta persist. I will destroy them. Maybe I'm just getting less than a % progress? Decimal progress? Just fractions that are slowly easing their way up? We'll see. So Fuma, how's the capital? 41 points of trust at the capital. Good. Keep on it.
What would you like?
The whole family's behind you on this, Fuma. We have learned to control the floods.
We march!
I'll show you how we do battle.
Now we direct them at our enemies.
Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Also, our budget's gonna look a lot nicer once we're not needing to constantly finance more diploming with all of our neighbors. Like here, we've just maxed out with our good friends. We have no single maidens. Shameful. The money I'm not spending on appeasing my neighbors. Maybe instead I spend it trying to put more pressure on the little tribes again. Come on, surely one of them will snap. Don't you just want to come and move closer to the city walls where I can count and tax you? Oh yeah, I guess these folks were at it again.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last
They're
month's
going
balance.
north.
Reporting in.
All the more reason that I will go in a different direction. Avoid drawing their ire. Doji. Maybe I should start subverting officers from my neighbors. Find some rude folk who are willing to bail out on their masters. Especially if I can steal them directly. I put this in the capable hands of your beard. Oh, get persuasive. Was. Maybe we should try to subvert this fellow. Yeah, he seems decent. An adequate military leader. Go have yourselves a nice shouting match. And we're out of places to put facilities for now. 8 labor. Yeah, let's just do a bunch of dev. All for the harvest. You're kind of bad at the harvest. I'll permit you to draft more soldiers. Come on, Hayo. Come on, Hayakawa. What are you waiting for? Look at you. Tiny lump of a village. How much business can you really hope to achieve? Alone you are nothing. Together we are strong.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Yeah, a road and a full round of development. That is certainly something we can organize.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
There is also fighting in this game. I swear, we're going to attack a neighbor any month now. Just you wait, we're going to have ourselves such a war. Gonna be a hell of a throwdown. Look at all this drafting we're investing in. Why would we draft so many soldiers if we weren't planning to use them against our enemies? There will be plenty of war for everyone. No new building popped. Build up this mountain road so we actually have a way to get between the two halves of our territory. Reasonably, or actually, not bother with that one. Improve this one instead, since I already have that fully buffed road. Build up both of them eventually. Maybe build up both of them now. Wait, do I not have the right to... Already working on that one? The mysteries of roads. I mean, really, what is pavement? Can one truly pave a mountain? Can one pave the sky? Why did my diplomat get recalled? That's just it. Somebody get back out there. Oh, wait, was it Matsuhiro? Maybe? Matsuhito? Did he get distracted? Alright, in 1 year's time, we can finish what was started and carelessly abandoned. How are things at the capital, Fuma? 74. Nice. You're doing good work. 4 months until Fuma is done building up favors. Favors.
What would
In
you
polite
like?
company, we call them favors.
Thank you very much. Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Yes, we decide, if we decide to strike out from the castle, our nearest target would be down the road. There's decent road all the way along, for the most part. We try to just sneak in and upgrade that leg.
We march onward to the battlefield.
Subversive efforts starting to build up. They work the same way as diplomacy. You build
Your orders, please.
discontent as your trust currency, and then
Here's last month's balance.
you can spend amounts of it to ask for different acts of
Reporting in.
treachery. Let's see, if we do start fighting with the West, defensively, these two spots here are key strategic points. As I understand it, this will give us some manner of advantage if fights break out at those nodes on the road. Those road nodes. A favorable sign. Very good number. Means things. Things to people. People such as ourselves. I wish we could just throw ninjas at what's left of this village. There's just one old man. Been there all his life.
What would you like?
Not willing to sell the farm.
Thank you very much.
An eternal thorn in our side. We'll get him yet. Alright, we're getting close to full diplomatic charge with the Tokugawa.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Oh wait, has it happened? It has not happened. This is a different spot where they could set up a building. I could cathedral over there. Could not yet gunsmith. How are things up this way? You can improve your canal. Good. Take that. And you could also improve your canal. Nine more labor. Could do 3 bursts of road work. Lich, I must destroy you.
What would you like? Thank you very much.
We are running ourselves pretty raw on resources here. Been burning at both ends to invest heavily in the lands. Oh there, we just finished another clan's diplomatic efforts. And we can now call on a whole imperial
Your
favor.
orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Which also means Fuma's back! Welcome back! How was the capital, Fuma? How are things? How's the family? My good and honest ninja friend. Discounts from skilled administrators left me with 2 spare labor. Well, one of those would have been left over anyway. I got 1 spare labor. A free point. Cannot resist me forever. One of these years. Don't make me bring the gun!
Don't fall behind.
I'll show you how we do battle.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance.
Yep,
Reporting in.
battle. That sure is a thing that happens here in this age. There's no Buddhas in this, only demons. What a terrible and war-torn time it is. On the other hand, we do have, as far as like moving people in and out of there, it's coastal. We have boat access. Just need a good road to boats, and then boats can be accessed. Who wants to march through mountains? That's for nerds. Don't be some mountain nerd. Yeah, road status pretty good. Finish off that one. Maybe upgrade another castle? More gun for the fortress. Yes. Yes. Good.
What would you like? Thank you very much.
Living on the edge, economically speaking. Wait, 99. 99, we're getting there, Fuma. Fuma, keep an eye on them. Do not relent. Not for one moment, Fuma. One moment, Foma. We nearly have them. Ayahuasca, delenda est.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Really, we could expect. We probably just don't have the cash portion of that. We definitely have the labor. We got labor for days. Labor beyond compare. More sacrifices to the harvest. These are the prime months. or food getting. Also, just go ahead and... So, things we can do now that we have a pile of trust in the capital. You can either request a rank to be handed out to your daimyo, which have mostly its diplomatic buffs that they provide. Just, that's what they do. You got status, and that makes you much more negotiable. Or you could nominate somebody else and try to get a title handed to one of your buddies. It costs a sizable cash bribe to get that done, though. We cannot afford such a lofty title. Good riddance.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Nearly made it to the harvest. Everything is fine. We will haul in the rice, and then we'll all just have a big party. Sunlight. Happy thoughts for everyone. Oh, I can get this coin exchange. Yes, that is a thing to do. Yep. Oh, fine and lofty upgrade. But I guess I could build Mountain Road. Will improve the commute. May as well. Things will have to walk up and down there at various times. Fuma, what have you done? We're losing ground. Fuma. Don't ruin this for me, Fuma. This is everything the clan has worked towards since our inception. Our entire history, our legacy, culminates in the need for this deal.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Should it really be that hard? It should be easy for you. I mean, you're rural, they're rural. You should get along great. 25,000 harvest. That's what investment does. Look at that. Look at all that rice.
What would you like?
The people who said we were out of money, where are they now? Where are they in the face of the harvest? Now that we have all the dollar. D-craft and D-food. I suppose making some kind of checkerboard probably works as well. F-conscript. We'll go with the 10th district over here for now. We'll get another Fight Man district just so that we have capacity. Oversee this personally. Gotta get back to chasing that gunsmith. You're in there somewhere. I will find you. I will not be denied a gun. To go with the thousands of other gun we already own, but don't worry about that.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
There are no reports. Nothing. Right, I forgot to send people to keep a piece 5% back. Gotta get the pressure on. Now they're up to 18 labor. Nice. So much labor. So much flexibility. You got options all over the place. Yeah, development index.
What would you like?
What other treasure do you have here? A nice tea set. Fine horse. A grade 10 horse. A suit of armor. So, treasures that are just luxury items, you can give them to officers as gifts in order to maintain their favor. Ones that are equipment will presumably have, you know, actual stat benefits. And some of them are just strategic equipment that has passive effects on the whole nation. Look at us getting slightly more innovative all the time. We try a couple new things a year.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
We grow stronger. The numbers go up. Gosh, Shimoda is such a shithole. Why won't you grow? Build more fort. Toughen up that border.
What would you like?
The usual.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
One of these days, Hiawatha. Alright, let's get them alliances signed, and then we will do a fight. Upgrade this castle more, just so it's pretty. Get a nice annex. Castle upgrades can be good for the masses as well. And some plans are starting to fall. Alright, we got 2 years of alliance with our two mighty, fearsome neighbors.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Thus, it is time. Alright, Fuma, guard the village while we do the war. Yeah, nobody gets in, nobody gets out, Fuma. Just watch them. Alright, let's raise some army. Well, let's see, how do I... I'll always be interested in how I can go about look up in the manual how to coalition. Alright, let's raise these regiments individually and sort them out
We march!
as I go.
We march.
Our bigger ones cost a lot of gun to fully equip. Not enough supply? Really? I suppose we have burned ourselves rather low on that front. The harvest! Should have known.
Ask for anything.
Suppose we
you
could always
want.
buy back rice. Maybe winter wasn't the best time to launch a war. How much to launch your regiment? Yes.
Let us show them how we do battle.
Good. We will do some battle showing. Alright, that's what we have to work with for now. Let's see what happens.
Let's get going.
Onward to the battlefield.
Because now, obviously, our enemies have mobilized some units in response to our obvious hostility.
Stop.
They don't like that we're up to something. Allies, you can come by any time to help. Alright, let's see. They've got unknown numbers of guys up there. More that way. And we at least managed to bring our troops together.
Halt.
So let's mosey up the road and engage those fellows. See what their deal is.
Let's get started.
Acknowledged. Leave it to me.
Alright, so now that our units have met on the road, we can either... Fights can resolve themselves up here on the strategy map. Units will just kind of grind against each other, exchanging casualties. Or, once the fight is properly joined, you can dive in there and view the fight in detail. Only one army at a time can be moving down a road. Oh, there's some of our tribal friends showing up. Alright, so total enemy force we now have visible there. 15, 21, and 40. 7,600 guys. Against those ones we have up at the front, and many more behind. I think we have the upper hand overall. Let's dive into a close fight and see what we can do with it.
Advance.
Where, now that we're here, and, oh, nobody else is actually engaged yet, huh. Just the one regiment of ours. We'll see how much damage we can do to them, and try to gain some advantage. I mean, we have gun, we have generals. who know how to brandish and scoot away very quickly in the event of a problem. So yeah, now that we're here in the fight zone, we have our army. We can maneuver it around. They have their armies to maneuver. Once somebody is inside of that range that you can see there, they can start skirmishing with ranged weaponry. Ah, there we go. There's our buddies arriving. Good. Oh, and there's another enemy unit off on that side. We should probably deal with that first.
Follow me.
Leave it to me.
Let's go.
Yeah, your first job is going to be
Yes.
to get these fellows dealt with.
Right.
CS armies will automatically exchange fire with each other when they're skirmishing, or you can have them close in and start engaging melee damage. And then your main goofy shenanigans thing you can do choice-wise is each general has a skill they can use, and if you brought guns and horses, they give you skills you can use that cost bar up here and let you do special things. Yep, here these guys come. That's an enemy tribal regiment, going by the fact that their leader has the title of boss and they have no special equipment. Let us show them
This is how battle is done.
the gun!
Begin.
He's still in.
Yeah, he's just trying to dive in and make contact with our flank there. Less than great. Although we have our own forces coming in behind him, so we should be able to very quickly pincer them. Yeah, and the main army is also getting in a range. Yeah, we've got them doomed. Hopefully we'll just kill them with a reasonable number of losses of our own. Then we consolidate and get ready to face those units over there. They're probably getting close by now. Let's see, what's your tactic? You have Provoke.
Let's go.
Yep, there they are. There they are, about to give us a bad day.
Follow me.
Just start moving on toward that.
Right.
You guys close in for the melee kill so you can back them up. Alright, yeah, you need to face these fellows. Actually, you in general are just having a bad time. This unit, they're gonna get mulched.
Pull back.
And even regain control of them. Yeah, there's 6,000 bad guys.
Right.
Yeah, I just have no control over these guys right now. They are completely disorganized. Wait, do I? Yes, I have their orders again. And at least tell them to line up and die with honor. This is costly, but when you look at the big board, we do have the upper hand. We did end up organizing more soldiers to be here at all.
Yes.
Their orders trade favorably.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, we'll have the tribal regiment try to sneak around the flank, while the main army keeps them distracted. Oh, you feel like closing it? Alright, you're going to inspire and dig in. Alright, so what do my generals do? I should keep track of that. 5-color brigade. Phantom foe. Cheer. Gun, horse. You guys are about to get destroyed anyway.
He's still in.
How about you swiftly disengage?
Leave it to me.
To lure them deeper into our jaws. And you know, provoke.
Let's get started. Attack!
Oh, this is swinging favorably. I had to sacrifice pretty well that entire regiment to get the fight started. But now we are going to crash into their flank here. Yeah, just do a quick cavalry charge and we should be able to just slam forward into them. And then we can carry forward and end up pincering their main unit. Ah, look at that damage. And in response, they're gonna charge right back. Oh boy. Here's the bloodbath.
Right. This is prime time for a retreat.
There we go. Yes, have control again. Good.
Let's get started.
Wheel around, because they are still trying to chase down these guys. You keep running. You're excellent bait, every one of you.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Retreat.
Yep, we've lost the Tribal Brigade, but that's fine. They are pretty expendable by and large. And yeah, just give them another charge since we're already in contact. Tear them up. Oh, and now you guys arrive. Even better.
Not bad.
Ah, fine victory in the field. We got guts. Alright, yeah, 7,600 of theirs for 5,000 of ours dead. Although, like, 1k of that was the free bonus guys. Ah, so much damage sustained, though. And there is another block of guys waiting up the hill around the castle. We're probably not in much of a position to try to push this attack. No, not really. This is already proving to be not a great idea. Need to back off. For the most part. I'll try to grab another little bit of favorable fighting. Yeah, we can maybe wipe these guys out quickly. Just 1,500 of them against 3k of us. But for the most part, I think we just need to... Yeah, we gotta back off.
Let's begin the meeting.
Oh, it's the end of the month. Alright, we have
Here's last
time
month's
to
balance.
economy.
Reporting in.
Time will freeze as we debate this with our advisors. Good stuff. So the situation on the front right now is a bit ass. We had a good fight, but we're not in position to have a good war. I'm thinking invest a whole bunch of labor, as usual, into the stuff, and we'll just fall back to our nice, heavily fortified road post and try to reorganize. Upgrade our other frontline castle as well. Some basic turrets set up here. And finish off our nice mountain road. Kinda gotta dig in and wait for the harvest. Fuma. We're so close, Fuma. Just watch them. Guard them. Keep them under your foot. So yeah, all of those guys are waiting to pile in, so actually I don't want to fight here at all. All of you guys should just be breaking off. Retreat entirely to the forts. The orders are go home.
Returning.
War is cancelled. And if I could just get my allies over here. I mean, I anticipated we wouldn't have enough bodies on our own to make progress against the enemy. That's why I signed the alliances first. Alright, our unit has been forced to engage. Nah, yield. Back off. I am entirely down with retreating. If you're gonna fight them anywhere, fight them here. Yeah, you guys will also stay out in the field. But yeah, like the tiny unit, you are disbanding completely. And now here's where we wait it out. Have a nice standoff. They don't seem interested in charging us either.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance.
And we're just barely solvent on the budget. The best kind of solvency. We're gonna need a truly outlandish harvest. We're gonna have enough supplies to actually run the army properly during our next year of fighting. This was just the trial run. The demo war. The real war happens next year. Everyone knows that. Build me a mighty cathedral. More bodies. More fight. Alright, Fuma. Stay on them. There are no dissenting voices left, just the vague sense of public unease. Once you crush that, we're in. So yeah, allies? Allies, do you want to... Are you gonna come join the fight? 'Cause I got a fight going here. And maybe they'll just swing by when they're ready. Such lazy allies. And yes, armies, when you raise them, they last for 120 days at a time before they run out of food and need to disperse back into the swamps.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Now I can just throw another district onto Neriyama here. It's time! Let's see, yeah, they got hot spring over there, seafood up there. Resulting in Grade E food land here. Grade E everything land in the corner there. I guess farm here, business here. Yeah, just make everything down there general purpose military. Alright, 7th district. Be sure I'm reading. Yeah, it's. Just, you know, those inland fisheries. Pond fish.
What would you like? Thank you
I
very
am
much.
indeed choosing to do this. I feel this is a right and wise decision, as it is necessary to keep pressure on this tribe. You take it easy, Fuma. I got this, watch. Alright, let's see. Army has 30 days of supply left. That seems like more than enough reason to just send them home. We tried having a force in the field for a while, it just didn't work out.
We return.
Heading back.
We got big-ass castles to hide in on the front. That should work out quite well for us. Powerful fortifications. We got gunners at Odawara Castle. Nobody's getting through that.
Moving out.
And if things really turn against us, if they absolutely decide to try to put the boot down on us, we could call in our favors at the Imperial Court to force a truce in the war we started. That's politics.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Oh, this one castle is just so terrible. If it weren't for your gunsmith. Alright, Fuma. Back on the job. And just keep the other border tribes on side, especially these guys. These ones with the sappers. Wouldn't want them used against us. They have skills. Maybe they're expecting me to explicitly request backup? Which would seem weird, because ask for
Let's
backup
begin the
is
meeting. Here's last month's balance.
a little favor you can call for without
in.
even committing to a proper alliance. It's your tiny baby diplomatic option. We have 19 labor now, though. The economy is strong. What else could I fit on this castle right now? Stonewall? Yeah, I can afford Stonewall. And it is one of the no-brainer upgrades. Good general purpose stuff. All my key strategic roads are as good as they get. I have my main transit thoroughfares. If anything, I want to leave this road deliberately bad, so that it forces people to go past my field for it. I built it wrong as a joke. Fortify the rest of the mountain pass as well. The pressure on that damn Hiawatha tribe. You will serve me, Sagami. One way or another. We've built some nice condos. They're on the riverfront. It's good soil. Good soil, lovely weather. You have a great view of the mountain.
Please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
The heavens will smile on 1,000 generations of your descendants if you just move in. Just get in the house. Alright, so I get my full set of field fortifications along the front. And those forts are immediately in front of my very good castles. So we're ready to endure an attack that they probably won't send because they feel no particular need to. I could buy gun.
What would you like?
Can I afford a small amount of gun? Yes, I can. I can afford a largish amount of, well, there's always going to be 3 sizes of gun available.
Thank you very much.
Rebuild my gun stockpile. Seems they've gotten distracted. Well, who knows? Either their armies are elsewhere, or their armies have just also gone idle. There's no threat giving them a reason to stand around.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Alright, and here we are at the end of summer. One last chance to enhance the harvest. We get ourselves a pretty beastly harvest. If we actually keep the food around, maybe we can do a good job of converting it into murder. Finally time! It's here. Yes, remove you as overseer, because you need to oversee a much more important project of gun. Yep, you are automatically substituted for. Good. Alright, we have a bunch of unused labor. That's because we're kind of cash poor.
What would you like?
And sell what's left of the rice in anticipation of the harvest. Can I finance anything else with that? We do a building. Maybe do a castle thing. Not roads, we have roads. Roads are fine. Afford that. More of that. What could I buy? Buy a Bailey. How about instead let's get a basic fence upgrade on one of our other shit castles. Or no, this would also just be turrets or Baileys. Alright, so the money is wasted anyway. That's fine by me. At least it's in hand. Now what specifically? Little fellow icon here. Temple Drive. That seems worth bribing. That's a good bonus. Cousin, go scream at these men. Commandeer their expertise. I want that boss on side. Finally here.
Your orders, please. Here's last month's
We own a
balance.
gunsmith. Next up, unification. And a 30,000 point harvest. Now we can do war. Perhaps now, can we not yet? Someday. More bribe on the table. Uma. Keep the peace.
What would you like?
And newly reduced prices for gun. Very good. Although, with that sorted out, we've been at this for several years of roads and rice and the eventual rifles. And with that fine harvest in position, it seems like a good enough point to, call for a break. Having successfully gone from 5 forts to 5 much nicer forts. It's the same forts, but you know, we've added value as homeowners, as landholders, as rightful lieges. Perhaps next time we, with the aid of our alleged friends out of the east, will make progress. We'll do a fight. We'll defeat an opponent. Perhaps we'll ambition. Perhaps. Ambition.